r/AskReddit, what is a secret fantasy you believe is more common than people are willing to admit? I'd get shot, but I would survive and my crush would finally like me. Jumping off a tall building and walking away unharmed. Aim for the bushes. Exploring dangerous places, like Chernobyl, Egyptian tombs, and abandoned buildings, i.e. old insane asylums. We should all go urbexing. Pretty sure just about everyone would be willing to admit this. When I was a bit younger I did this urban exploring as a hobby. It's very exciting. I even slept in several abandoned castles. That was really spooky. 8 hours of sleep every night, and not feeling pressure to accomplish a million things on your day off. I just came. I think it's been about 5 years since I've had 8 hours. Can't physically sleep longer than 6 nowadays. Riding in a bulldozer across a large parking lot and smashing all the cars. On good. Keep going, I'm nearly finished. Think about having superpowers. I just woke up from a dream where I discovered I was basically Superman, but I was really terrible at it. Not like Hancock, but I was just too dumb to wield the powers effectively. It was funny to wake up to and think about. Imagining yourself in a Matrix-style fight scene where you kick everyone's asses in slow motion. I do this, I fantasize about this LOL. All the time. Being alone on a deserted island. In the same vein, having everyone else on Earth disappear. It's one of those weird things I end up thinking about sometimes when I'm bored. Running through what my hypothetical plan of action would be. Just like how people imagine what they would do in a zombie apocalypse. BDSM scene is way more active than most folks seem to realize. It's an open secret at this point how many people enjoy some aspect of BDSM. I think most people would openly admit to this, they just don't know this is something they want, me included. I remember some study indicating it's the most common fetish/kink, etc. Part of that is just because BDSM itself is a super broad set of sexual interests though. Punching their boss in the face. Hard. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face, Mike Tyson. For men, to die gloriously in battle or to give our life for someone in a badass way. Saving a bunch of kids from a burning bus type of glory. This is the way. Being tied up, at least slightly. Geez, wasn't really expecting that in your profile LMAOO. Owning and living in a store. Like you just roll up to Walmart, buy the whole store on the spot and it's your new home. Killdozer. I've thought about fortifying a store during an apocalypse scenario. I am on a dating app for people looking for out of the ordinary stuff. Literally all women there want to be tied up in some way or another. What's the app? Being tied up is the norm. Vanilla is the unusual arrangement. Leaving society. Selma Hayek yelling at my penis in Spanish. Yes, I too fantasize about her yelling at your penis in Spanish. Levantate. I had a different answer, but now this is my answer. Oh, Dios mío. Reminds me of the Killdozer. I didn't know I wanted this. Planning for and imagining oneself living in a post-apocalyptic world. Magnets. How do they work? How about ghouls? Making that bully suffer. Revenge fantasies are my favorite. The urge to throw a glass paperweight, usually somewhat round shape, with full force onto someone or something. Planning the perfect bank heist. CNC. I want to drive over small knick-knack and bubble wrap. Like Hal and Malcolm in the Middle. Got me there. I do secretly fantasize about CNC routers. 100% men and women and usually both sides of it. Though the receiving is likely way more prevalent. I was dating a girl who told me she wanted to play the rape game when we had sex for the first time. I said not and stopped dating her. But it did make me wonder how common that desire actually is. Are we talking those machines that make custom engravings and signs and shit? Laughing face. Yeah, I always wanted a machine, but they are so expensive. I don't know how to explain it any other way, but I want my back to be stretched out like how Mr. Incredible got stretched by the robot in the first movie. Heroically saving someone by being a badass. Fucking your coworkers/friends. I can't be the only one whose intrusive thoughts are way more sexual than violent. Becoming ridiculously muscular overnight and coming to school the next day and beating the ever-living hell out of that one person you hate. Also cars. Edit, I mixed up bulldozers and road rollers. Now I want to do both. Frios and CNC. True. I'd love to have a CNC machine I could use for free. Standing somewhere high and lasering everything below Homelander style. Building a killdozer. Standing at an edge and having the urge to jump down. Not because I really want to, but because curiosity, I guess. This is often called the call of the void and is actually a known phenomenon. It's a type of intrusive thought. There's a whole subreddit for this kind of thing, /r/intrusive thoughts. Forklifts. Killing the toxic person in their lives respectively. I see FFM threesome mentioned, I'll go MMF. At least for women I am willing to believe in a strong 40% percentage are interested from time to time. Also bondage is basically a everybody has this kink. Not a car, but through a building for me. I would think MFM would be more common than MMF. Everyone wants to be pretty. That multi-universes are real, and that somewhere in the cosmos, there really are worlds like Skyrim. Winning the lottery. I don't believe a single human on Earth has never, at one point, tried to levitate something with their mind by staring very hard at it. We all kinda want Matilda powers. Killing someone. I am sure most people experience violent fantasies about killing their enemies or people they hate. But few admit it. To leave their life behind and start new somewhere else. Pregnancy. I.e. knocking up a woman. The being coddled fantasy, having an entire family dote on you for the entirety of your life. Which is a weird one, because it shows just how much parents neglect their children. I firmly believe every dude growing up had a specific die-hard type plan for when terrorists inevitably showed up at your school.
Hey guys, it's Reddit Glitch. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. I just wanted to ask you guys to hit the subscribe button because according to my statistics, 98.8% of my viewers are not subscribed, which I think you should subscribe because it's free and we're going to have a lot more bangers in the future, so subscribe. Again, thanks for watching. Bye.